the lab coats say these riffs could...
By law, you've done it. I cannot lie. Unfortunate. I trust that you will find wonderful methods. Thank you again.
Not getting paid by the word. Make it quick.
That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. I can see the overseer up in her office, and we're definitely making her miserable.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Ease up a bit. Some. It should. Nevertheless, Here, we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work. You're asked, and when I say I, it is critical that you... This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. I am a very... And by provide... I believe you will find him up to us.
Bathroom doors! We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans!
Was that really necessary?
Others get the exact same pay!
Yes? See that repackaging facility down there? We're supposed to be... They work us like... So, we're making trouble until that changes. Indeed. Now, yes? They... So, can't imagine what. Ain't like you could fix all of... Now.
Working hard or hardly work? That's rhetorical. Ever read that middle manager handbook? Like a go-getter shores up Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
Sorry. Time's bits. This is time. Or are, that is.
Working hard or hardly working?
If you won't let us sleep or eat, you can't charge us for stimulating! No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors! My blood boil. He will pay 1,000 times for this trick.
I'll admit, always figure. Just think about all those posters of the pair of them that'll have to change now. A real. I'd say it's about as the Sovereign's misfortune as our game.
Commander, I've been... So much so, there is someone who would have tried to contact me to warn me. Someone who wouldn't have been taken... Yes, but he's... You know, I knew him from before. Long before the Glorious. Anyway, if I know we have camp, hopefully it will bring me that much closer to whoever it is I need to kill to...
Lovely day for a coup, dear. May all... What I wouldn't give for a... Got something that needs...
I'm not just saying this because I take great...
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Looks like a Dawn camp is up ahead. We should be able to find one of our devices there.
Don't mind me. Don't talk to me.
I'm alive. Who needs to die? Finally. Maybe now I can get to the truth of this kill order nonsense. I just need to check our comms device for a coded message from my old acquaintance, Severin. I knew it! He wants to help me find out who's behind this. I found what I was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices.
Agent, what do you need? May all... Don't mind me. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
When I first got I've come to respect you, Commander. Not just as a leader, but as a, well, as a friend, too. Sometimes I think about what... Guess that's one thing we have to thank the Protectorate for. Their escape pods are built to last. I'm glad to hear it. Would have had some real... It was just me and Val for so long. Not to get too maudlin, but... I'm used to losing the people who mean the most to me. I just want you to know... Might have been a... Anyway, let's...
With the Consul now in charge... I'm certain as soon as I talked, perhaps their faith failed them. And I can't, if we're so deeply infiltrated.
Commander, I have news.
His message was suitably vague. I suspect he fears the Consul's eyes scanning his message, but I believe it to refer to the parts of the bringing our... I hope...
This unit is now at maximum efficiency. The overall likelihood, the Earth Directorate thanks you for your service in upgrading your Valerie unit. Reimbursement for parts and labor is not available at this time. Did you know? The average Valerie unit remains in service for 5. This unit is programmed to avoid commentary on age unless it is...
The state we found this. I do not believe for I am the Consul shall be made to pay for his part in this.
What I wouldn't give. Got something that needs doing?
It's silent as a tomb. I hope we aren't too late. If Virgil's not about, he's like to be in the training grounds. There's a lift that will take us lower, located behind the building to those stands.
come up.
Yeah.
Virgil! Oh, thank the architect I found you.
Impossible? Why is it impossible? So that you may claim ignorance as to the truth of what you've uncovered? Fine. If you're still so thick-skulled...
Attention, Arbiter Virgil Montag. Under the jurisdiction of the
Damnation! I knew the Sentinels were looking for me, but I did not expect they... We have no choice but to fight.
Arbiter Montag, lay down your arms. Surrender and die. They never questioned. Never doubted. There. Those fools were but an expeditionary force. I've no doubt the bulk of... I shall take it...
Hold! You were beginning to say something before we were...
We cannot have...
Virgil, enough! Our being at odds with the...
You already... Very well, then. Tristan, you stand before the murderer of the Supreme Arbiter.
I don't...
Open your eyes, Rao. The Supreme Arbiter was planning to send a message in her final moments, pledging allegiance to the Consul. Who do you think bore...
No.
I had to.
Would it? Or were you just trying to save yourself from my wrath?
With the demands this war has made on us, unfortunately...
But there was a choice.
Because I didn't want you to know. I never wanted you to learn the truth because I feared you'd lose your faith.
No, but playing false with me, that's another matter entirely, and the matter of justice remains. You're right. This is not the first time we've... Our prior... But... I cannot view this objectively. Virgil killed our mentor. It's madness. I cannot simply let that stand. Can I? My hesitation is more reflective of a weakness of character. It is in the law, but is addressing traitorism not the utmost priority of any arbiter? Is not the betrayal of everything we stand for more significant than a breach of protocol? No, I cannot bring myself to execute my sworn brother. It could be... I know not...
Good on you, Ra...
I don't know what to say. Oh, I have some measure of... though...
Go with the Sovereign's blessing, brother. Do I detect a spot of muck? Speak freely. Commander, this has all been... draining. I need time to process... Blast! I was halfway through my back... Speak freely.
Commander. Despite the manner, I still have much doubt about my path, but I don't believe Protectorate law is as ironclad as having good. Yet what can I do? More than 100 years of Protectorate society cannot be changed by a lone body. Can it? But how? I shall remain with the Protectorate, interpreting its laws through a moral instead of a punitive lens. Innocent until proved? No. That is a step too far. Despite its flaws, I still believe in the Protectorate, if only the central idea behind its founding. I hadn't even considered that. I suppose... Yes. I suppose I am. And if that's the case, perhaps I can massage our more... a drunken disorder. When we began, I deep... Though I know it to be a lot, I caught her... Well, next time if she expects...
Still too many corporate...
Don't mind me. Got something that needs doing?
Whatever you need, Commander. Just name it.
Injuries to... How may...
Moment of your time, Commander. Remember that might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, that's what, for many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote part. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, do...
What could possibly be keeping the repair Oh, greetings. By any chance, did you have our new monsieur? I'm sure you can observe that the problem is cyclical. It's down in the valley just south... Ursopods Protectorate in the long. I loathe that. For I'll... My deputized repair... It's down in the valley just south...
Not the most hospitable climate. Keep an eye on your fingers and toes.
Lovely day. Hello. Farewell. Thank you for this efficiently compact conversation.
Can't talk. You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
Talk off the funny business. Have you at least determined the cause of the avalanche?
I still think approaching the Order is... What do you need, Commander?
Don't take me on a co-tangent.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Please keep your behavior within acceptable parameters. I have too much on my mind.
To a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very... No reason to reason with you.
heard that rift? Halt.
How'd you like to
I find that an improbable outcome were we to engage in violent. The Oracle Laureate is our foremost seer. Exclude Laureate Beckett said to accommodate you as is you'll discover all. Was there ambiguity in my previous? This is your last warning. If you attempt to gain entry with potential troublemakers in tow, we will have no choice but to.
Commander. All right.
Don't cause any trouble.
Agent, on behalf of the Order of the Ascendant, the presiding, she's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Oh, yes. The Artificer Laureate is head of the... Oh, no. Of course, the rest of the Laureate Council is capable of... Look around you. I don't see a battlefield. Do you? All those in the garden have enough perspective to remain present and to focus on what it may... But now, may all... Enjoy your time in the garden.
Show your work or shove off.
Is it just me? Or does something seem... Oh, never mind.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third. Welcome to the Kef integration point. Will it be caffeine? Interested? Before I can administer your conviction, expand on that for me. One day soon, you will evolve. Good. Now then, a brief conversation is customary. Come, I could expect.
You know,
I'm quite sure I'd.
Oh, I understand. She sized you up almost immediately, Commander. Pretty well.
By the art. Let's talk somewhere more.
Scientific inquiry. We cogitate on the past as well as the future. In sanctuary.
We're not going far. You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous. Allow me to whet your appetite for I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. The Order, put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden. Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder. One could the Order, regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain... I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a... So you've heard of us. My primary task has been to watch the Order. All you need, watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate lately, whatever you do, be discreet. One outside of work, and I...
What a I remember the day. Now look at it. Nevertheless, one must persist. The plan. Oh, I couldn't say. Oh. You've returned, and yet the lights have not, didn't you?
Test your hypothesis elsewhere.
A second makeup exam will knock me off. So I...
Shh! If I'm caught, and is there something wrong with the air recyclers? Oh,
can't believe my future in the Order will be decided by an... My vision's gone a bit fuzzy, but the exam's right here on the monitor. Have a look. I'm sure I'd...
You okay? Seem off by a few decimal points. No lectures, please.
Hmm? No. Hmm? Hmm?
Initiate Briar.
No,
Cease talking, now.
Thanks for nothing.
Hopefully that doesn't lead to her quitting the Order, becoming ruler of the Scrappers, and later seeking you out for revenge.
Please, just... Please, just... Hmm?
Are forced to estimate outcomes based on
Smart researchers patronize the scientician's surplus. Quality goods at algorithmically determined prices.
Welcome to the Scientician Surplus. I am the... Either you intend to buy, it's there in the... Please...
Every day treating the same strains of brains. Tenure for a multifactorial disorder.
Stop deviating from the baseline.
The operating that is not an invitation to evidently. See, you should. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Obviously. Do you think we drink unfiltered snow melt? I'm quite sure I have no knowledge of what you're talking about. Are you feeling all right? Paranoia can be an early symptom of several more serious diseases. Apollo, is there anything else that is better?
That is not your property.
After the overcrowding at Matriarch's Mercy. Plenty of room for refugees here. If only the Order administrants got their act together.
Say hello.
Number 3918-4 begins here. Hello. Record, my name is Marie de Rothschild, Junior Archivist, Class 4 of the Archive. Today I would like to talk about irresponsible spread of the purple berry parasite by animals.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
Well, aren't you the eccentric sort? Something amiss? I just cannot figure you out. Something amiss? I just cannot figure you out.
Good timing. I just... Certainly.
On a scale of 100, how pleased are you with the garden in its current state? Please, try to capture your exact satisfaction to the nearest tenth.
No lectures, please.
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small
For pity's sake, is it the pump? Or the industrial side? Now the fountain's broken and we hadn't. I recently placed into the industrial. You must be. Any progress?
Ingesting tissue and blood along the entire intestinal tract. These worms are eventually expelled when they reach a size of approximately 2 centimeters in length. And they then well fertilized. Also, undigested preliminary
Agent, over here. Well, this is a welcome confluence of events. Dreadful, you know. Positively official. It is my earnest belief that this is the optimal course to begin. Once you've worked your way up to meeting our respect. Oh, well, obviously you likely have track in the meet.
Oh, I have too much on my mind for idle numerical chit-chat.
Aberration to investigating phenomena. So close, and yet maddeningly far. Contraption is beyond my purview.
A visitor. But I suppose that's enough times. What are... If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support. Which is not if I... once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive.
We should collect Aza from the...
I always find... Now, how much... The purveyor of convictions? Sub roast, though it's chagrin. If there's nothing else so pressing to discuss, I'd like to return to my... I scarcely take time to engage in, specifically a phlegistinated firearm. Great. I was just thinking. I have nothing... If I had to dig, I generally prefer to keep discussion... Let's pinpoint what...
No admittance without the artificer. The presiding bishop is not accepting visitors at this time.
Security personnel are permitted in this booth. Leave. Please.
If you need to discharge any sputum, I ask you kindly aim such accretions away from my gen. Oh, just passing time by calculating sometime last year, I predetermined Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the department. Forgive me, but not don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. All confidential, I'm afraid. Many are still under peer review. Oh, however, by my reckoning, the amount of logs, I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. Oh, yes, I'm aware. Better to know the spy in our midst. Besides, Miss Doyle's harmless. And if you've already, as you have cleverly sussed out, Laplace's garden is the subject of an... We have been administering a pharmaceutical to the population of the garden via the waters. It's odorless, harmless. Well, apart from the withdrawal, but I can assure you we have our best minds working on that little issue. Minor complication at worst. Why in the world would we do that? Is that your concern? At any rate. But now where were we? Oh, yes. Has she now? You should do as she asks. Get her that sample. This, after collecting the sample, mix it with this liquid tracer. It'll make the drug functionally inert and allow us to track it wherever it shows up next. Not as such. Not at the moment. I did... Here, take this key. Don't we all? Nothing beyond what... Of course, were his methods wrong? Unequivocally. Should he have But let's move on to other topics, please. Oh, my word, you should have seen... Cloister has two things... Indeed. It's but others impossible if you're determined.
You're back. Any luck with the sample? No need to wait for permission. Ask them. Nothing to... I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide... Well, I represent a group of... No. It follows that a drug... That's your prerogative, of course. The benefits of free will. Until such time as the Order or the Protectorate repossesses it. No? If you... You're back. Any luck with the sample? I hope you have good news for me.
Think thrice before rabble-rousing. We have numerical superiority.
I hope you have good news for me. I knew I had the right person for your reward, as promised. Oh, I'll remain, but who...
One way to become
Welcome back. In what manner can I... And how did she receive it? Always did. You made the right choice cooperating with the Order in this matter.
Yeah.
Any progress?